All right, well, just got here to Port Canaveral. Actually parking offsite at Port Canaveral. I'm going over here to check in this green building. You know, I actually parked here a few years back, I think pre-COVID. I think it was a different lot area at the time, but yeah, so I'm gonna get checked in and get driven over to the ship. All right, let's go over the room here quickly. And we got an interior room, so nothing too crazy. Typical interior. Table here, TV up on the wall, the bed's pushed together, big mirror, and then a chair and some closet space, so make use of that, and the safe. And the bathrooms are pretty decent. So it has 2 glass shower doors, toilet sink. So yeah, so we'll be living for the next week. Let's go.
They're heavy, but can be opened by hand. No lighting along the hall will guide you to safety.
All right, so just did the muster drill here on the ship. I guess I was supposed to watch the video first. I was just showing a little bit of, and then call 881 on the phone and then go down and scan in. I already scanned in. So I guess now we're gonna go explore a little, probably try and have a small bite for lunch in the buffet. I mean, I had dinner at 5:15, I think. So we shall see. I'm gonna go explore the ship a little. I mean, I already feel all over the place. I'm sitting here looking at the map again, and yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Had some lunch, did a lot of walking around the ship. Now I'm in La Cabaret Rouge, which is one of the various lounges around the ship. They do a 45-minute variety show here that I'm really excited to check out one of the evenings. I'm just gonna keep, I've walked around most of the ship so far. Still getting lost, probably still get lost for a while, but yeah, dinner's up next. All right, this may be my vlogging chair here in the bedroom. So did a lot of walking around the ship, trying to get my bearings straight, find the different areas, tried a couple of the different bars out. The Brooklyn Cafe, which is kind of like the main coffee shop bar area, I think. Real nice lounge area, real big, was people, it filled with everybody everywhere. Then went to Ola Tacos, they have a bar out there, got a margarita, and then ended up at the sports bar and got a Tito's water splash of crayons. So yeah, trying to really, just find my way around the ship. As you can see over there, my luggage has made it, or half my luggage, which is kind of a little scary because they should have been together. But the porter had to put the tag on one of them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it makes it. Now I go to dinner, I had the 5:15 seating at the, what was it called? The Central Park dining room, I think. So I'm gonna go do that. I think I saw prime rib on the menu tonight, probably do that. And then got a show at 7:30 about something like traveling through Europe, on a train or something. So actually looking forward to it. Probably remind me of my Europe trip. And yeah, so like I said, I'll probably come back later, let you know how things were, and continue to show you our parts of the ship. I will be back. If I'm not back tonight, I'll be back tomorrow.
Don't go too far because they are on the way.
Well, we're back day 2 here on the MSC Seashore. We have actually an overnight at Ocean Cay. Last night we had a glow party in La Cabaret Rouge, kind of led into the nightclub for the night, so kind of had some drinks, hung out there for a while, and then went to bed. And yeah, now we're gonna go explore Ocean Cay for the day. Super excited. Island looks beautiful. Don't really have much planned. We're gonna go walk around the island a lot, check out some of the food on it, and really just chill for the day. So let's go. around the island a little over an hour now. Just finished lunch at the lunch buffet. It was actually pretty good. I mean, they had some jerk snapper, spare ribs, jerk chicken, rice beans. On the dessert line, they actually had, I grabbed the pineapple upside down cake because that sounded good. Then there was a little brownie. I was like, oh, I'll get that. And then they had a rum cake. And this rum cake was soaked in rum. I took a first bite. I was like, whoa. So I haven't had anything to drink yet today. I mean, so far though, Ocean Cay is super cool. I mean, I found a lounger here in the shade, which is nice because I burned and I'll put more sunscreen on anyways. But I mean, this is my view right now. I mean, doesn't get better than that. But at some point though, I'll get up, keep wandering the island, probably may try and leave my stuff here, and then probably go find a bar, grab a drink, and yeah, just really relax for the day. Well, just got back to the room, finishing up day 1 of Ocean Cay. I think we can get off in the morning, and I'm probably gonna go back off tonight. You know, I have 3 fantasy football drafts this week, so I got one tonight at 7 after dinner. So probably after that, I think we can be off the ship till 11:30. Go just wander around more in the evening. Probably feel good out when the sun goes down. But yeah, I mean, the island's been great. I mean, I kind of just, one of the lagoon areas, kind of plop my stuff down, would walk over to one of the bars. You know, that's probably one comment I have, is there's not as many bars on the island. Like if you're comparing it like Cozumel Cay, so you got to kind of go, like, know where you're going, or like look at the map, because right where my stuff was like right next to one of the food trucks, and people would go up and be like, oh, like water or like bar stuff. And they're like, nah, you got to go to one of the bars itself. But yeah, overall, great day so far. I mean, the island's great. The food was good. And I mean, like I said, it's so big that you can just go really wherever and kind of find your own place. I was just reading the book, had my Bluetooth speaker playing some music quietly, and overall had a good time. All right, so it's 9:20 at night. Look at that ship in the background. We're gonna go explore Ocean Cay. I don't gotta be back on the ship till 11:30, so this is gonna be pretty neat. So most all the shops and stuff are closed, and you can tell there's not that many people out. I know they do some nighttime excursions. All right, so a bar was actually open here on the island, so I got a Jack and Crayon. There's a party going on somewhere, so let's try and go find it. And as you can see though, all the walking paths are illuminated real well here at night. I hear the party, and I think I may have went the long route, but so we'll get there. Well, I was at the party and I got in the Facebook group and saw that the Lighthouse bar was open. So I actually ran over here and kind of sat over there for about an hour. The dock goes out over the water, nice furniture to sit and chill on. And now the party on the beach ended, and now it moved over to the ship. So time to go back to the ship. We actually found out we're staying here longer tomorrow. Originally I thought it was longer in the day, and then we were leaving at 12, but they did push it back to 4. So pretty much a whole other full day here. So I'm excited to explore the island again tomorrow. Also, have never realized how loud these deck parties actually are on ships. I mean, typically you're out in the middle of the sea, but like I said, the party went from the beach to the ship, and you can hear our cruise director up there talking. But yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe go check that out next. But also need to go check out the pizza. I haven't had any pizza yet, so that may be the next thing to do. So one thing with Ocean Cay you'll see is they're doing a lot of construction everywhere. So stuff over on that beach area. Back there you can see the crane they're building. I'm guessing some of that is housing for some of the people that work on the island maybe. But a lot of here sand in the middle. And then stuff over at the lighthouse. They actually had, I think, one of the sand dredging machines out there yesterday. But still a beautiful island overall. I mean, I think it's only like 5 years old. So yeah, a lot of things to come here at Ocean Cay. Like I said, we're back out here. I got off the ship about an hour ago at this point. Stopped by the Springer's bar on the way out. It's kind of one of the first bars you come to. Got some Tito's to mix into water bottle with some electrolytes. So starting the day off with that. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm sitting over here at the lagoon right now. There is a lot to this island. And like I said last night when I was shown, there's a lot of construction going on. Or maybe I just showed that this morning actually. But they're adding a lot to this island right now. They're adding a second food hall, which that was the next place I went to. I mean, even though I just had breakfast not too long ago, the food was actually closing at 1:30 because, like I said, you have to be back on by 3:15. So got a little bit of food into me. It was actually pretty good, but there's a lot more to this island. I mean, they have like water sports stuff if you're interested in kayaking or jet skiing or canoeing or kayaking, I think, stuff like that, where you can really just chill. I mean, there's so many different beaches, and like I said, I should have a good amount of footage to kind of just show of some of the different beaches here on the island. So far though, I've really enjoyed Ocean Cay here. I mean, like I said, getting the extended time today was nice. I didn't have to rush to get up early. I got to bed pretty late last night, probably a little after 2 again. So for now, I'm gonna put some music back on, probably read a book, maybe get in the water, and then maybe do a little more wandering around the island, see what else I may have not seen yet. Look at this view though from the water. I mean, I'm just chilling here in the lagoon. We have to be back on board at 3:15, so most people are already headed back. But that view of the ship while you're just chilling in the water is a view that will never get old. All right, well, it is 2:38. Like I said, got to be on the ship back at 3:15. We're gonna take the long way, show off some of the stuff at some of the other parts of the island. This is actually one of the bars I was at yesterday. I mean, obviously it's closed now, but this was another great place to hang out at here on the island. Like I said, the bar's already closed for the day, but I mean, I sat out here for about an hour yesterday. It is a rockier beach, so people were kind of struggling to get in and out, but I mean, you got, like I said, the shade from the umbrellas, some little beanbag things. And like I said, the bar was right here. I mean, this was the closest bar to the area I've been hanging out at, and like I said, there was no line here at all. I mean, it extends down pretty far that way as well. One more thing to note, so some of the bars actually don't have lifeguards on duty, but you'll see some lifeguards do kind of patrol around the island on jet ski. So like I said, most of the beaches have lifeguards, but some of them, like I said, are kind of swim at your own risk. So just some quick kind of Ocean Cay thoughts as I'm walking back to the ship. Island, beautiful. Like I said, the only private island I'd done was Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is totally different. I mean, much more, like we were kind of saying before, it's real tranquil. There's not much going on, right? It's really beach day. And I mean, you just have to come into that. I mean, there's no water slides, no zip lines, like none of the big stuff, but there's still a lot. I mean, a lot of the island to see, to walk around, explore. The food was real good, the lunch buffets. They also have the food trucks around the stand, and then you got the bars. But you know, I think earlier I was saying how like some of the construction that's going on around the island. I mean, I know they've announced that they're making another lunch buffet area, more bars, and then their marine conservation center. So that's the thing, they're continuing to add more here. It's crazy thinking that the island, I mean, it's only 5 years old. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, it's locked on my face right now. But the trees, I mean, are constantly growing, so hopefully there'll be just continue to be more shade over time. So I think that's kind of a big thing. It's sparse, you either have to find it or rent an umbrella. I got lucky both days being able to find a spot in the shade, and like I said, I burn probably 10 times more than the average person. I got to keep applying sunscreen, but yeah, I mean, like if you find that, like I said, bring a book. I brought my speaker, was just playing some music by myself, and yeah, beautiful beach. I'm not sure if this is the pavilion that they do weddings in. I know they do weddings somewhere here on the island, but I mean, if this was, that's a nice view you got in the background of your ceremony. And then right over here, you got a bar on the water. I mean, imagine having a drink out here, just on the dock. You have a good view of the lighthouse. You can still see the ship off in the distance. I don't know if this was open this weekend. Like I said, I never made my way this way, but it's a nice little area. Here you can kind of see off in the distance some of the equipment out there. Like I said, pretty crazy. Like I said, how this island's man-made. Like I said, it's only 5 years old, which is crazy. Alright, and I know I'm just going to say it because I know Frank's going to ask it at some point. He's going to wonder, Michael, how does Coco Cay compare with Ocean Cay? And I mean, obviously two different things. I mean, if you have a family with young kids and all that, and they're not as much just playing around at the beach and they want like the water park or some of the extra stuff that Perfect Day has, that's probably the better option for them. But all right, time to go get back on the ship. Tomorrow's the sea day, and then I think our next port of call is in Cozumel, Mexico. So yeah, excited for the next kind of day, and then the rest of today. I mean, like I said, we're setting sail about 4 o'clock, so probably go up to the pool deck next. I haven't really, I checked it out late last night. I hadn't found the main pool deck or like the infinity pool in the back of the ship. I just walked through the jungle area, but I'll probably go check out the infinity pool next. So let's head back to the ship. All right, so it's gala night on the seashore tonight. You know, I saw on the menu lobster, some grilled shrimp served with it. I know that's what I'm gonna be getting. Excited for this dinner. Supposedly, you have to wear pants or maybe tailored shorts. We'll see. I'm gonna see kind of what they're telling people on the way in, but yeah, super excited for dinner. Let's go. All right, well, taking a break from the cruise. Welcome to my war room. You know, fantasy football drafts don't stop because you have cruise. This is my second day in a row of a fantasy draft. Got one more tomorrow. So, you know, got the list broken down by position. Top 300 players. Always start with these, never finish with them. Old fashioned. Hopefully we draft a good team. I think I did decent last night. So, one more snake draft tonight and then an auction tomorrow. Also, how do we feel about old fashions being served in a highball glass? I asked the guy at the bar if he could do an old fashioned. I think he said it's his first one he ever made. It ain't bad. I mean, he got everything right in it. It tastes good, but wrong glass type. Not gonna lie, was a little worried, but he has it right now. Went back, and this was the glass he started pouring it in. So somebody must have told him. I don't know, but cheers. All right, 1 fantasy draft done with. 2 came back to the room. You know, today's a Tuesday, which means a new episode's coming out tomorrow. It's actually the preview episode for this cruise. So I came back, made a little thumbnail for that for YouTube, sent that over to Frank to get uploaded. Thank you, Frank. Like I said, it's gala night. We're doing a Great Gatsby theme party in La Cabaret Rouge. Time to go check it out. After doing some exploring around the ship, I decided to check out a cooking demonstration over at Kaito Teppanyaki.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Bye-bye. Oh, you want it?
All right, had a fantasy football draft with one of my college teammates tonight, so I actually just want to grab pizza and have it in the room here tonight. But, you know, I really haven't given my review of the pizza yet. The pizza's good. I mean, look at these slices. I mean, I got some nachos on the side, but yeah, that's some solid pepperoni pizza. Little bubbles. Tastes delicious, though. Well, that's going to wrap up this first vlog of my time on the MSC Seashore. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I drop the next vlog of me exploring Cozumel and Costa Maya. See you next time.